Okay. I'll let people know I've gone live. Next, oh, I heard my voice. Okay, I think we're good. Hey, Shaik. I think we are good to stream now. Let's switch over to my usual music. Okay, and we definitely got enough footage of the thing spinning. And let me just turn off all this junk. Okay, so hello, Papa Ninja. How are you doing? Looking at to me and Mighty Morphin Megazord getting built. Yeah, no, this is gonna be exciting and it looks really good. Anyhow, hey, yo, welcome to the Uncle Show where we need to get things in focus, don't we? Hey, yo, welcome to the Uncle Show where today we got us the Mighty Morphin Megazord. So, this is a kit from 2018. It is, also known as the Daizyujin. Essentially, this is a super mini plug kit, which I've looked at. I've live streamed the build of a few of these, and before, or mostly of Power Rangers. Well, actually, no, mostly Brave series. Anyhow, this is a model kit of the famous Megazord. And like a lot of these Bandai SMP kits, it comes in multiple boxes. Ooh. Yeah, so each box here is going to be separated by which one we're doing. So box one will be this guy here, will be the T-Rex. Then we got the Mammoth, the Triceratops, Sabertooth, and Pteranodon. Okay. So let's get this all in order. Yeah. Very unusual kind of setup. I'm gonna put my microphone down. Tools. And I'm going to do something a little bit I'm going to try and angle my camera a little bit. That fell off the fan. I'm going to try and angle my camera a little more like this. No. Like, I'm gonna try doing something a little bit more traditional with, like how a lot of, sort of youngsters that'll like handle their build videos. So bear with me as we get set up here. Sorry, this is a little bit awkward. Trust me, just as awkward for me as it is for you. And then we're gonna get the lights set up here. Okay, and then let's get that straight. Voice issues. Yes, there were voice issues. Okay, so looking forward to this build. What sort of plush are you sewing? Yeah, no, actually, what kind of plushie are you sewing, Shike? Because that sounds pretty cool. Okay, so I'll save that to the side. That's our trash bin, and now we got the pit of horror right there. I'm gonna get rid of. How do I get this the strap off? Oh, whatever. I'm sewing a Digimon called Yokomon, an egg-shaped mon. I think I know that one. It has a different name in the US, if I'm not mistaken, so we'll see there. Anyhow, real quick, let us. Okay, this is gonna take some getting used to. Bear with me. There we go. That's record. So now we got instructions. We got robot bits. We got a bot. We got a manual. Put that aside. So yeah, yep, looks like each individual robot is separated by baggie, which I like. I actually like that a lot. It makes it so that you kind of know exactly which parts are going to be for which robots. So 1C, one A. That is indeed A. D, and finally E. And then the mother flippin' sticker sheet, we'll deal with that later. All right, let's see. This is the manual for everything, and these are the instructions for, I imagine, transforming it into Daizyujin. No, they're for Dino Tanker. All right, let's do this. This one is pretty new. Name is English is Yokomon. Oh, I'm thinking of something else then. I think I'm Mini Tamamon, I think. Something along those lines. Okay, menu. Menu. Okay, there we go. Switching to 1080p now, so that my camera doesn't cook its guts. All right, let's start. I have a bit of a problem right now, and I think you guys can see the issue right away. I got this big ass camera. I'm gonna have to lean in quite a bit every so often. Got hands on standby. So it's workable, but that is not fun. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. Wait a minute. Big brain. Big brain. Big brain. Oh, yeah. Big brain time. Do people even say big brain time anymore? I don't know, but if there's ever a time for the biggest of big brains, this is it. Okay. Oh my God, this is insane. What am I doing? Can I? All right. That works. That actually kind of works. Although, let me, oh my God. So much more room at least now. Why is it slightly turned like that? And that was bad. Okay. Okay, and then we're almost there. Why is it at the stupid angle? As long as I can see the parts getting cut up, I'm satisfied. Ah, this is annoying. I'm just gonna do what I was doing at first. This is ridiculous. I'd much rather have, just like, ugh. Can I get rid of this? Can I get rid of this strap? Actually, that might help. How do I get rid of the strap? How do I get rid of the strap? Forget it! I spent enough time doing this. Can I get it? Oh, actually, this might work. Hold on. Oh my God, that's so much better. That's a lot better. Okay. Okay. Okay, you guys can see me. We can see the table. I'm going to zoom in a little bit just to make it slightly nicer looking. There we go. That works. That works. Okay, I was terrified for a moment. I thought I lost the pieces during that shuffle. But yeah, that works. All right, and then B1, and then I need B1 and B2. Yeah, Papa. Okay. Love super sentai. Power Rangers. Out of curiosity, for those in here who've watched either Super Sentai or Power Rangers, what are you guys' favorite series? I see something that's slightly disappointing with how this guy's handled, but I'll come to that later. Got the head, and then I need B10. Ah, shit. I made a mistake. Let's get up my Gundam part separator. Because what I was supposed to do is get D4 and D5 in first. That would be you failers. which parts go in where? So 3 at the bottom, 4 at the top. Okay. Okay. See 1, 2, and 5. I'll be this big black bit. Jungle Fury, best Sentai is Pato Ranger versus Lupin Ranger. Oh, the funny thing about Pato Ranger and Lupin Ranger, that was actually the series playing when I went to Japan. I got like a little mini model kit and like one of those gachapon machines inspired, based on it. Don't know where that went. It was... C, B5, and 3. Oh God, my arms are shaky today. Probably because of all the setup we had to do earlier, but curse my quest for quality. So, how are you going on? Like that. So, just to clarify something, I actually never had the original Megazord toy from the 90s, the DX Megazord. As cool as that was, because Mighty Morphin was playing on reruns at that time, but you know, I was more. I started really watching Fox Kids more so around like the very end of the 90s, early 2000s. So the series I was kind of watching more of was like In Space, a lot of Lost Galaxy and Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force, so yeah. And what I could. Okay, and then we need, let's see. Do we still need E? No, we don't. We do need B 14 and 9. And 13 probably. click, nice and easy. And here we get our first sticker, fellows. Oh boy, it begins. Sticker number 2. Ooh. Okay, now we put the head on like so. That looks really funny. You just like little nub arms for. And then we get the dino head on. Just like that. That's it? All right. I wasn't even born when they started Power Rangers. Well, thank you for making me feel old. Actually, oh my God, I'm sorry. One more time. I have an idea. Okay. Oh, this might actually work. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. I am gonna make a slight adjustment. There we go. Oh my God, so much. There's so much more room now. Oh my God, that's so much better. There we go. Oh. Okay. That's so much better. What do you guys think? For me though, it's like I have so much more room to work with now. No. 5. And then I also need a part from B15. I need A2, A1, A2, A4. E2. Right, B11. Power Rangers started in 93, right? Yeah, no, that's right. Power Rangers started up in 1993. Although, actually, if you want a bit of kind of intrigue, there were a lot of attempts at bringing Power Rangers to the States before. Like something kind of interesting is that like sometimes in Hawaii and like other U.S. sort of territories in the Pacific, there are television you would sometimes get like local TV productions where they'd sometimes air like Japanese productions with English dubbing. So, and there actually was an early English dub of which one was it? I think it was Dynaman, maybe Bioman. It's interesting to see how it takes out. Like Dragon Ball also had like an early English dub done that way, albeit that one was for the Philippines. There are a lot of and then Haim Saban, the guy who brought Power Rangers to the U.S., he saw a Power Ranger Super Sentai show while he was at a hotel in Japan. It's never been confirmed which one it is. Most people say it was probably either Bioman, which would make sense, that would line up, or the other one, it very likely could have been is Jetman, which Jetman's kind of, to this day, the most, Jetman kind of is, for a lot of people living in Japan, the all-time best and most acclaimed in Sentai show. And you could still have a Kamen Rider decade win. Who knows? Oh, and the interesting thing with is that it took a while. It took a while to kind of get Power Rangers going in the U.S. Yes, it wasn't until Fox Kids really came around that they managed to finally bring it over. People forget how much of like a game changer Fox Kids was in many ways for kids TV, because most Saturday morning cartoon channels in the US were most Saturday morning broadcasts were getting canceled left and right. Or they were just complete garbage. Like, I want you, like, if you want to laugh sometime, go through the cartoons that NBC were airing around the time of the early 90s, and ask yourself, what kid would ever want to watch these? Stuff like Chip and Pepper's Cartoon Madness, or just a lot of other garbage. Did I put this on upside down? I think I did. I think I really did. Okay, let's see here. I love my official Bandai part separator. It is incredibly helpful and useful. Actually, if you want to, yeah, so, yeah, no, Fox Kids, very, very interesting, very successful kind of thing for a number of years, and they had some like big game changers. Fox Kids was kind of a great channel for having the stuff that a lot of other TV channels were too wimpy to air for kids at the time. Like one of the people in charge of Fox Kids was, oh, hello, Spider. You guys couldn't see that, but there was like a big ass spider crawling up there, and I was just like, ew, go away. Actually, I wasn't streaming it, but because I was filming footage, but there was a big ass black widow spider in my workshop a little while ago, which, holy shit. Again, never encountered a black widow spider until I came out to California, much like cockroaches. Again, just one of those things I've always heard about, but did not see until I moved out here. Lovely. Okay. And then we got this, and we're going to put another sticker on that. Stickers so far are relatively painless, you know, which I like. No. Okay. Wow, we're actually almost done with the we're almost done with the T-Rex. Nice. Just needs. Okay. And then we attach this on. Attach this on like this. And then the tail. The tail looks pretty easy, actually. Okay, get the tip. The only bummer with the tail, it seems, is that wow, we finished all the runners for that. The only bummer is it kind of looks like Click, 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 every trip. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of stickers for this, unfortunately. Oh, we're gonna need a lot. So let's see here. They don't look like the worst, but again, I kind of feel like these are parts that could have benefited from some good old-fashioned part separation. Just saying, you have a gray runner. You have a gray and a black runner. Use them. Okay, and then we get on the very I don't know if you can hear it, but my neighbor's messing around with like a remote control car. I hear him messing with that every so often outside. I should talk with him sometime. He seems like a nice guy. Oh look, you was live. Hey, try to turn you into Spider-Man. Oh yeah, the new Spider-Man movie. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. I've heard good things. Might check it. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Maybe this is because it's an older kit, but I noticed some problems right away with this guy. Alright, but I'll dive into them later. Alright, let's get the tail up and running. Alright, so tail. And we got leg the first. I said leg the first. There we go. Oh, that does not want to go in. And then we plug it into the top. There we go. And we got some stickers we got to attach. Fuck. So 12. Bah! And then we got this very long red bit. I don't like where this is going. And there we go. Daizyujin 1. It's okay, but you know, for all the stickers this guy used, although weird, it doesn't tell you to use 3 or 4 anymore. Notice something it didn't have us paint? Build is good so far. Build so far is okay, but question. Notice what it didn't have us paint. I'm just saying. I wasn't expecting to have to paint this stream, but I think. I think I draw the line at unpainted eyes. Ta-da. Oh, by the way, before you ask, don't worry. These are acrylic. These will not eat through the plastic. So much better. That's so much better. Build so far is nice and easy. As for this guy, it's alright. Proportionally he's fine. You do get a little bit of articulation at the head. Not terribly so, just because of the weird piece in front. But you got your arms. It feels a little bit tight. I sand it down. You got a little bit of a waist swivel. You got some movement there. You got some movement there. It's cute. It's cute. So, but we're going to move that aside and get out box number 2. So I'm guessing this is the, shoot, which one is it? The blue guy, oh, I messed up. I actually messed up. The eyes on the Pteranodon are actually, on the T-Rex are actually blue. Ooh, with like silver on the outside. Actually, that's okay then. I'll come back to them every so often and repaint them. Make them look nice. Nice. So, but let's let them dry for a bit. Okay. All right, box number 2. And we got Triceratops. Wait, no, this is the Mastodon. What? Weird. I mean, normally Normally in these types of shows, the blue guy always comes next. But okay, whatever. Whatever. All right, what's what? So E, C, D, A, B. Ooh, we're getting into complicated territory, guys. We got a G. All right, so let's see here. I mean, I'm enjoying the build, but so far, but there are some things I question so far. That's about it. But then again, mind you, this is a super minipla, not not the not like a high grade or master grade or whatever. I shouldn't think of it like that. But on the other hand, the thing is with these super mini flaws is some of the later ones in particular have gotten pretty advanced. And it's like, honestly, some of the later super mini plas might as well be real grade level. Like, holy shit, that gold Goldrin. I'm kind of kicking myself for not building that gold Goldrin on stream. And it was so good. Okay. Okay. And then E4. Yeah. I don't know. I just find it funny, like, what got me into making model kits was, are the super mini plug kits, but arguably they're the type of model kits I built the least. Oh, well, I say type of model kits I built the least. I mean, in comparison to, like standard Bandai model kits or, especially like, got the tusks. This is going to be interesting because normally the unfortunate thing with the Mastodon is that he's very commonly just barely more than a paperweight in these kind of sets. So I'm curious to see his articulation. Okay, that's weird. Guys, so we don't get the stickers for So I thought, you know, none of the I thought none of the guys were gonna. I thought none of the Zords were gonna have painted eyes, which I figured, okay, that's fine. What are those? What are those? Those are clearly painted stickers. So why is it that the mastodon on gets stickers for eyes, but not, you know, the T-Rex, which you can make the argument's a little more important. You know what? Screw you, just for that. You're getting painted. Might have to go a little bit thicker. Okay, what I might have to do is, like, you know, paint a bit, dry a bit, paint a bit, dry a bit, paint a bit, dry a bit, biscuit, nugget in a biscuit. Remember Tobuscus? Okay, let's give this guy his blue eyes. Actually, no, they probably haven't dried yet, so let's wait a bit. These are fast-acting markers, but still, it's good to wait. Okay, now we are making what appear to be the legs. So it's mostly parts from this runner, so 13. My favorite thing about Tobuscus actually is nothing from his, like, original videos. What I love about Tobuscus is that he's absolutely fucking insane these days. Like he's like this weird ultra right-wing conspiracy theorist now. Oh, he remade that that Diamond Sword song. He remade it to be like, do you like my slur? Do you like my racial slur? It's honestly funnier. Honestly, just the idea of Toby Turner, who was like the most, like, safe for YouTube, like, algorithm kind of channel ever, going off the deep end and becoming like this crazy conspiracy theorist is honestly who makes like weird kind of alt-right music and hangs out with Kyle Rittenhouse, which controversial there. I'm not getting into that subject, but is honestly really funny. And just like, of all the people I thought it could go that route, I didn't expect it to be Tobuscus. someone can correct me. Didn't Shane Dawson recently become like a conspiracy theorist now too? Hmm. Someone's gonna correct me. I don't know. Dude's an absolute. I can agree with. Yeah, no, I can agree with that. Regardless of how you feel about the Kyle Rittenhouse case itself, which I'm not a very. I'm like my show's not really about politics, so I won't dive too much into it. I'm about making the show tallest, but I do think he's one of those guys that like shouldn't have become a like a big celebrity after. I think I don't, quite frankly, I don't think anyone after like a incident like that should become a celebrity. But like kind of regardless of the situation, because because you got a lot of people who act like that after that incident they become kind of the most important voice in the world, and suddenly everybody's kind of talking about them, and you start to realize and the more they talk, the more you realize, wow, these people were meant to be just like working in the stocking section of CVS. They were not meant to be, or TJ Maxx. They were not meant for limelight. They just have no charisma, no. Well, because they kind of were dragged into it like inadvertently. Who's a good example? Who's another good example of that? Who kind of became a little bit annoying? There was a. I'm trying to think of one that won't like. Okay, there was this guy a couple years ago. He made like a. He was this guy. He was in Central Park. And there was this woman who was like being annoying to him. It's like, you stay away from my dog. You stay away from my dog. And it's like, here, doggy, have dog treats. And it became like some national uproar. Like, this was at the peak when the phrase Karen was considered comedy gold. Before it got heavily overused. So like that was kind of the that was the whole thing. Did you know that guy made a comic book where he witnesses, he kind of compares not only what happened to him to like some actually pretty heinous racial crimes in the world, that happened in the world, but also like he gains like the superpower of being able to see visions of like racism, and it's like, what? I don't think it's any surprise that afterwards, like after that comic, everybody kind of forgot about that guy, just because, regardless of how you feel about it, it came off as very self-aggrandizing in a way that's like, that just kind of rubbed people the wrong way. Okay, 10. I'm probably misremembering that, by the way, so don't take 100% of what I'm saying like seriously. that's another thing. It's very easy for a lot of people to kind of misremember something. And of course, also for mainstream media not exactly reporting things 100% fairly, like what happened with the balloon kid and his family. God, the video talking about the whole balloon kid incident, and that's just upsetting in hindsight. Daizyujin. I don't know who that is. Sorry. Oh, I don't know who that is. Okay. Let's see. We're still on this. We need some parts from D now. D6. And D7. G1 and 2. F1 and F2. Okay, fun story about Shane Dawson. Once I was talking about him with this fitness coach guy I used to train with, and you gotta understand, this guy is like super boomer, old, super conservative guy. He has no idea about who any of these guys, about a lot of what goes on in the modern day. But the funny thing is, I remember talking to him about Shane Dawson, and I showed him the clip where he claims to, where everybody said he diddled his cat. And what's funny is the coach guy, he was like, I don't think he diddled his cat. I just think he said the joke, he just told the joke so badly, it's not funny. Hey, of course people would believe he touched his cat. He sucks at comedy. It's like, no, I think he's actually, I think he's on the money with that. I think he's absolutely on the money with that. I don't think Shane Dawson touched his cat, but the thing is, Shane was never funny. He was always like, he got by. The main reason he was able to get as big as he did on YouTube was, one, misleading thumbnails, and two, he had good connection. Like all those YouTube guys, especially in the early days, kind of lived in the same general area, so it was really easy for them to kind of collaborate with each other. And the thing is, as far as shock humor goes, the thing is, there's always been that element of, you know, half-heartedness with him. He's always been very like afraid of his own comedy. He's like, oh, no, like anytime you watch Shane Dawson, and even like the most abhorrent videos ever, he feels like he's lost. He has no idea what to do. You know, like the infamous MLK video, just the idea of Shane Dawson in drag, in blackface, doing the pretending to be MLK. That sounds like ground zero for like the most abhorrent, awful video on YouTube. But because Shane just has no like passion behind it, yeah, people were upset, and they got upset later when, you know, a lot of the new kids who discovered Shane during his vlogging years, there's, you know, a lot of them saw, oh God, what is this? But there's a reason why, you know, it never made like mainstream news. It never made mainstream news. It never got like any like serious discussions about it. It just like there's no passion. There was just nothing there. Yeah. And he should get shit for it. Absolutely. But there's a difference between like something like that and like what would be a good example? What did bro expect from the song? And then said that was the face of the furry community. Oh my goodness. Furries and politics. No, stop. This is not going. No matter. I have never ever met a furry. Like, you know, I don't like. I'm not like against furries necessarily, but I will say anytime I hear a tale about a furry getting political, it's always going to be like some of the worst things I've ever heard. I don't know what it is about them. You're just going to find like the most unhinged, like grotesque takes you'll find, no matter what end of the spectrum. It's where like you're never gonna find like this is gonna sound weird. You're never gonna find a Hank Hill for like a furry with like normie Hank Hill politics, or like, I'm trying to think of who would be like the most boring. I'm trying to think of who would be like who's like a TV character that's like the equivalent for like the most boring like Democratic one you could think of. There is one, I just can't think of them right now. Okay. Gotta say, this is coming out nice. Don't survive a rabbit hole. Blackface, I'm okay. What did he expect? It is one of those... All right, next. Okay, we're almost done with the Mastodon. Oh, again, I will say, plastic quality for all the bits so far has been pretty nice. Like, I don't feel anything that's gonna break or shatter. Excuse me. And I'm done sewing the part. Nice! Okay, so now we're gonna finish up the feet, and yeah, as I kind of expected, I think a lot of this guy is gonna be, well, actually we'll see, because the thing is with the Mastodon in these sets is usually, as far as articulation goes, the Mastodon, just because it has to serve as a lot of the torso for the Megazord, it typically doesn't get the most amount of articulation. They want to keep the thing very, very sturdy. But who knows? Maybe Bandai pulled off some trickery with this set. Because honestly speaking, it is nice how they did try to give these guys as much articulation as they could for them. Okay, there we go. All right, next we get, I think these limbs are basically the same on each side, so. Slight problem. I don't remember which, so this one is 3, I'm guessing. That one's 3. So these are the feet. Oh, okay, that's... Okay, and then... Okay, there we go. All right. There we go. Mastodon. No articulation at the head, nothing at the hind legs, some movement at the back. It's about what I expected. Let's paint up the eyes a little bit more still. There we go. And then let's give you, I think your eyes should, I think the silver around this guy's eyes should have dried up by now. So let's give him some nice. It's nice little blue pupils or blue pupils. Nice. Okay. All right, so Mastodon's done. Next. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Nathan. So, box number 3, it's the Triceratops. This, I imagine, is going to be one of the easier ones, because, oh my goodness, yeah. Okay, so, wow. A whole whopping 4 runners. Why is there a paint? Why Why are those bits painted? Like, why did they choose to paint those bits, which could have been done with color separation? Also, where's my drink? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I need a drink. It's getting hot in here. But we're making good progress. Drink. Where's my drink? Seriously, where did my drink go? Found it. I put it on a shelf for the time being. Like, oh jeez. Oh, this microphone has gone through some abuse. Okay. So we're gonna need C first. Ordinarily, I'd be going like, why did they use a sticker when they could have just color separated? I think this is the first time I've ever gone, why are they using this when they could have just painted it? Yeah, seriously. Why are they using paint when they could have just color separated it? Just like, could they not add like a little tab? It's weird. Okay, let's give this guy his horn. You know, I'm sure there's like, there's like some kind of reason, like, oh, it would have been too small, but I just find it funny because so far, the only painted, I think the only painted part so far, other than the horn, has been the face. Okay, so what's going on there? Ooh, but this looks like it's gonna have some really nice use of color separation, actually. By the way, I feel like most people in here know what color separation is, but some of you may not. So whenever I say color separation, I'm referring to the fact that like sort of the colors, the different colors on a model kit are done with more so plastic pieces rather than you know, stickers. Because stickers suck. They do. They peel, they wear out, they die. Not fun. So the more you can achieve by color separation, the better. And sometimes you do need stickers for like little details, but the more you can avoid it, the better. Ooh, we got some wheels. Are we in for a little bit of rolling? Probably not, but we'll find out. D6. Okay. Okay. B1. B6. These are all toys. This one isn't that old. This one came out in 2018. So it's not really, it's not particularly old. D7. And then A8. Okay. C3 and C4. C9, C7. Then B7. Okay, need to get more wheels. B4 and B3. Oof, this does not want to plug it. Oh, shit. Well, that's in the void. Did it fall? Please tell me it fell somewhere visible. Okay, got it. We just got that one in. Anyhow, wheel, where did you go? Oh, there it is. Oh, into the void. I'm just gonna get this piece attached now rather than wait. Click. Okay, I need A7. Oh, this runner's done. Okay, C8. Okay. Hey, coming out well. Do we got everything? Almost. Let's get the other side on. Clipped in. How's this new camera angle working out for you guys? Are you able to see? Hopefully you guys are able to see a lot more of what I'm doing, and also gotta get this part. Okay, and then we attach this sticker. Again, I feel like we could have done some color separation here. We got both a black and white runner, ebony and ivory, living together in harmony. Yeah, it's nice. All right, and then we clip this on. Oh, I wonder. Whoa! Okay, let me see something here. It says I have to, like, insert it in more, but I don't know how much more it can be inserted, quite frankly. Let me look at the back. Let me look here real quick. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that is... Oh, that's weird. Then I need... No. Oh, shit. Ah, come on. On. Please. No. Okay, got it, I think. There are also some more stickers I missed. So they actually do give us. Uh-oh. Oh no. Some stickers for the eyes. And fuck. Ow. That just fell on the ground. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh my god. These stickers suck ass, dude. Fuck. Yeah. Forget it. I'm tearing off this one too. Fuck it. Just gonna I'll come back to that. Let's apply another layer to the mammoth. It's actually starting to come in nice. All right. Oh, and there's also even more stickers for the black bits on the back. Yep. I'll make sure I fill in those little black bits with the sticker right now. Look at me go, using the stickers like a good boy. How many points will the stream? It's gotten a fair amount of points so far. But I will say, I think the thing that is the most egregious so far this stream has been the sheer amount of paint work I've had to do on this guy because of all the stickers. And like again, stickers don't have to suck. But the way stickers have been used on this stream so far, on this kit so far, has been pretty egregious. Chicken nugget yo. Chicken nugget yo. There we go. All right, Mastodon. All right, so that's it for the Triceratops. Next, saber-tooth tiger. Oh my God, so many stickers. But it looks like it's a very small amount of runners. How long have we been going so far? 2 hours? Yeah, I reckon we'll be able to get this done before noon, so that's nice. All right, D, A. Oh my God, yeah. Holy shit, that is only 4 runners, which is funny because I think the, because I think the saber-tooth tiger will probably be a little bit more complicated than the Triceratops. No, it looks to be about the same. Okay, A1, so we need A1. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to test out articulation. So it's not much. We got a tail. Oh no. We got a very stiff head. And I think we can get an ankle pivot going. But let's save that for later. Let's save that for the transformation. Okay, so first we connect this all up. Nice. And then we need, apart from D, that would be D3, this little black bit here. And then we got to get more parts from A. Doesn't seem like we'll need stickers for the guys for this one, because they actually color separated these ones. It's about time. Also, we're going to need a sticker for A2. Why does it always fall sticky side down? I almost fell into the void. Holy shit. That was close. Sticker. D4. Oh, they gave us 2 noses in case we lose one, which, given that it is black, a black nose, it very well could fall victim to the void. So, good call on that one. Okay, nose, B6, and B5. That sound is awful. What sound? Or are you talking about the stuff going on in Master Duel? Chaffee. The crack. There was a cracking sound? Uh-oh. What cracked? I will say, that is something I will say all these connections are insanely tight on this on this. Feel a little bit tight on this kit. Okay, now we got the wheel. And then we got to get C1 and C2. Oh, that's a little bit disappointing. Oh. I'll show you in a minute, but they didn't give the arms for the saber-tooth mold are all one piece. Not, you know. So unfortunately, you're not going to get any, like, you know, articulated, like, foot or anything. That's... I know Super Minipla is less so about, you know... I know it's an evolution of those candy toys, you know, which... And those weren't the most articulated, but... Come on, given how much these things were... I don't think it's unfair to expect a little bit more articulation. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fold 'em up. No. The fold 'em ups. Why? Fold 'em ups. Okay, so good news is front's almost done at least. Uh-oh. When the move to join it, the creaking, yeah, no, that sounded legit awful. That was like, I know, I got it. Yeah, no, that was, which model kit was it? Yellow Park. It reminded me of the of that Soundwave Yellow Park figure I looked at a while back. Which was one of the worst sounding model kits ever. Speaking of Soundwave, guys, holy shit, I was not expecting Missing Leaks Soundwave. Am I gonna get it though? Not sure. Oh, there it is. On the one hand, I do love Soundwave, but on the other hand, I kind of have the original toy, so I have that like retro version. Feels a little slightly redundant. Though that being said, I do kind of still want it just from a I don't know. I love Soundwave. He's like my absolute favorite Transformer ever. So. Click. There we go. Then A5. U. And A6. Man, you go through runners quickly with this kit, it must be said. Which makes sense. It's not the most complicated of kits. Ooba dabba dooba dabba. Uh-oh. Why? Oh, that does not want to go in. Ah. La 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 la. phone call. Who the hell is it? Who is this? Hello? Nope. Nope, 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 and nope. Really. Okay, next. Okay. I do like the layering they used on the saber-toothed tiger to bulk it up. I do like that a lot, actually. Click. Okay, and we got some big stickies now. Okay, we also have these two black bars, 11 and 11. Where are those going? Oh! Oh, that's just... That's crass using... Wait a minute. Oh no. So remember how I said, you know, at least they used color separation for the eyes? That's wrong, actually. I was horribly wrong. Fuck it. Fuck it. And another sticker fell off. Which one fell off? Shit. Can't really. There we go, this saber-toothed tiger, and that is less good than I expected. A shame, because I love the saber-toothed tiger, but like, it can go up and down. You got no opening mouth. Bit of a bummer. Shame too, I like the saber-toothed tiger Zord a lot, normally. Okay, I'm gonna finish painting around this idiot's eyes. Okay, next, pterodactyl, which out of all these, I know for a fact this is going to be the easiest one to build because, yeah, some runners actually fell out already. Weird. Oh, that's odd. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3 runners. But That's weird. Normally the sword, normally the sword's got to go somewhere. And that is a worrying amount of stickers. All right, let's see here. Holy shit, all the instructions are on one side. That's impressive. Drink. All right, see first. And we're already done with that runner. B3. Oh, so there are the guns. Pew. All right, and then we're getting A1 and A2 ready. And we got to get B1 as well. Oh, that's good. That's really nice. They actually bothered to color separate it on the, on this little chest piece here. They didn't just, throw in a sticker, which I'm really, really glad to see that. Because sometimes they do. Sometimes they do use a shitty sticker. Okay, 4 yellow, little yellow bit. B2. B4. I'll fold them up for the face. No, and of course it fell down that way. Okay, now the wings. Screw it. What color are your eyes, bird? Come here. Do I have a color that matches that? Yes, I do. Just about. Nope. Not happy. I'm gonna... Go. Much better. I'm gonna have to go over a little bit with like some like more heavy duty alcohol later, but that'll do for now, cause fuck those stickers, man. All right, and then let's get the, all right, let's finish this up now. It's almost Megazord time. What the hell? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that is so weird, actually. What? Why are we doing it like that? Was that how it was on the original toy?
Good. Okay. There we go. And now we just needed guns.
Pterodactyl.
All right. And again, that is pretty simplified. And we got the guns here. Oh, and the guns are just going to attach at the bottom like that. Oh. That's, there we go. And we got the power sword as well. Slide bummer with the power sword. Nowhere to really store it for the time being. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't do like, what was the company that did it? Flame Toys. You can't do what Flame Toys did and put the you can't do what Flame Toys did and put the and there go all my markers, and put the sword on the tail. Unfortunately, that is a massive bummer. But still, we got stuff. So we are now, so let's get them all lined up. Let's put the instructions here. Let's line them up. So Tyrannosaur, Mastodon, Triceratops, Sabertooth, and Pterodactyl. Okay, and let's get you standing up straight. All right. There we go. That's a cute little set, all things considered. I will say the Pteranodon is the best articulated, and then the Mastodon, it's a goofy paperweight, but it does the job fine. Sabertooth's kind of disappointing. Triceratops actually does look really cute, and the Pterodactyl. All of you, they're fine. They're fine little Zords. You can have them running around, but like compared to the Flame Toys kit, where the Flame Toys kit did a lot to kind of improve on articulation, like for the individual Zords. Although I will say I like the look of the Mastodon here than on the Flame Toys kit. And I like the colors. The colors all look really nice. I wish it was more color separating, but it's still pretty good. Now then, let us get this guy. Let's get this guy into his diaphy into. So we got to parts form a little and put the arms down a bit, and then fold up the arms, and then you're joking, right? We got to parts form another little bit of parts form and get this piece out. How do I do that? Oh, okay. So there's a little peg inside that they can, that's still really tight. But, all right, there we go. And we'll slide that back in again. Then take off Mastodon's head. That does not want to come out. Oh, shoot. Ah, there we go. So let's see. What are you calling for? You want us to put the legs up like that. Split apart the arms. For the pterodactyl, put the head down and then fold back the wings and take off the guns for now. We don't need them. All right. And then we fold in the guns for this guy. And and then there's a hinge we fold out for him. Oh. Saber-tooth tiger, similar deal. Fold them up. Move them forward. Again, I really wish. Fold in the wheels. Fold the tail around. Okay, and then how we're going to do this? So what we're going to do now is, this is kind of interesting. There are 2 pegs on the back we're going to attach like that. And then we're going to start wrapping around and folding these guys up. The shield, where is the, oh, and then there's just like a little slide we attach there for the shield. And then, there are also 2 little peg holes. Well, let's get the Mastodon attached first. There is a little, kind of feels like it should attach via a clamp. Oh, and they also, nice, 10 points, 10 points. They, oh boy, is that the minipla Megazord? Yes, and I'm glad you had fun at the new Spooderman movie. Okay, and then we're gonna then we're going to attach so Triceratops goes on this side. That don't look right. Oh, what am I kidding? It's the Dino Tanker. The Dino Tanker or tank mode never exactly looked right, did it? It was always the warm-up to the whole Megazord, wasn't it? Dino tanker. And then we just attach the guns. There we go. That is Dino tanker mode. Dino tanker. That is certainly the mode of all time. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it's solid. I'll give. It's actually that is pretty solid. Which, if you know anything about like some of the other versions of the Dino tanker, you know that's kind of a miracle. All right, but. This is just the warm-up. This is just the warm-up for the final mode. Let's do this. And let's do it properly. Like I need to even say anything. We all know how this goes. Okay, let me hold on. Okay, I got to do that cool thing in the show where it just thrusts up like that. Where does this part go then? It says here that it can be stored away, but this part can be stored away, which wish it told me how. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just leave it all rattling there. Okay, there's something wrong here. What's the problem? Oh, wait. Is it supposed to be like this, maybe? That feels okay, that feels a lot better. And then we already got this ready, so but we gotta bring the wing head in. And there are 2 tabs at the side here. And then the guns can go on the back like this. And the sticker fell off from somewhere. Ah, it got ripped up during the combination. I love stickers so much, guys. And there we go. And this black bit fell off somewhere. Fuck. Oh, it's the tires. Ah, forget the tire stickers. They suck anyways. Yep. Okay. Anyways, Soul Chigokin. And there we go. That is the Mighty Morphin Megazord complete. And you know what? Must be said, that does, wow, the music's really fitting. That does look really nice. Like, so, despite all the stickers, despite the limitations, this robot looks really nice. It feels really solid and chunky. I will say with these Super Minipla kits, they do nail the aesthetics. I like the angry eyes too. So yeah, really nice look. Just show me with the fucking stickers. All right, I'm gonna do a quick little articulation test. So we got swivel at the head. Do we have waist articulation? Yes, we do. I recommend you loosen up the back a bit, I think, and that should be able to move a lot more. Yeah, that enables a lot more movement with the tail loosened up at the back. So, yeah, there is waist. I don't think there's ab crunch. I think there is a little bit of... No, okay, no butterfly. No butterfly, actually, because you got the chest. But full rotation at the arm. Do we got a... full... Do we have what I like to call the T-pose? Yes, but you kind of have to... You kind of have to break it in a little bit. That is unfortunate, but that is there. And then you got rotation at the bicep, 90 at the elbow. Not a ball joint, it's wrist, just a swivel, which is a little surprising from Bandai. They normally love to put on their ball-jointed wrists, but oh well. I can't complain too much. And shoulders can flare up and down. Leg can go, hold on. Leg can go up that far. It could probably go back a little farther if not for the feet. So keep that in mind. Not a lot of spread going on. That is a little bit disappointing. There isn't a lot of, spread action. How about the knee? Almost double bend at the knee. Not quite perfect, but still not relatively nice. And, oh no. Is there? Oh, I see what it calls for. I actually kind of somewhat messed up. So, what it wants you to do is separate. Separate these parts at the bottom here. And then flick out this little piece here. If it wants to come out, and then click. There we go. And now we have calf swivel and ankle pivots. And also some pretty big gaps, but also swivel at the knees too. So that is actually pretty well articulated. Now to use it, destroy some buildings. I don't have any decent buildings on hand, but you know what? That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good set, all things considered. Build was incredibly easy. Everything kind of build was incredibly easy. The thing that lets it down, I think, is I don't think they went all the way they could with the articulation. I understand this is a super minipla, but I'm just saying, like, a little bit of extra articulation for those other Zords would be really nice. And also maybe this is just me. I just wish there was much less reliance on stickers. Now the question I bet some of you guys are asking now is, am I gonna get the Dragonzord? Probably not. To be honest, seems a little bit expensive, but oh my god, these two stickers in particular are just like not connecting. Probably not, just because this guy's already kind of hard to find in the States. The only reason I was able to get this guy was thanks to the JPFans partnership that I had. So I was able to import him from Japan. Although, that being said, I could probably, I don't know. I need to look up if you can find these SMP kits on AliExpress. I do know for certain, I also want the SMP Turbo Megazord that came out recently, but yeah. Oh, I'd love to get the SPD. If they make an SPD kit for the SPD Megazord for Super Mini Plot, that'd be great. And as is, this is nice. This is a really nice little set. It articulates mostly pretty well, looks great, and was massively fun to build. So, yeah, I'm happy. Not the biggest fan of the gaps, but it's whatever. It's more articulation. All right, so that is gonna be it for today. Thank you everybody who joined me today. I will see you later this week. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing another model kit stream or I'm gonna be doing something else stream. We'll see, but this was really fun. Fun, and except for the stickers, obviously. But yeah, have a nice day. See y'all later. Real quick. As I've stated before, there will be no review this week. I'm kind of taking a break because the YouTube algorithm has been stinky lately, and I also just kind of want to go over like what I'm doing with my videos and just make sure I'm on the right path. Master Duel stream. Streaming Master Duel? Shit, that's been a while. I wouldn't mind streaming Master. Oh my fucking god. Guys. Let me confirm this. There was a sticker for the head all along. There was a sticker for the head of the T-Rex mode all along. Oh, wow. And it's a nasty, nasty, nasty fold 'em up. Oh my god. It was there all along. Just was too blind to see. But, all right. But there you go. There you go. All done. That is the SMP Daizyujin. Very fun build. And I'll see you perhaps later this week. I don't know what I'll be doing. Maybe another live building stream. Maybe something else. Who knows? But we will see. See you later. Bye-bye. God, this thing feels good in hand, actually. Like, wow.